Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to our presentation on the Arctic ecosystems. The Arctic has been a place of human wonder for generations and has been home to some of the most elegant and extraordinary wildlife for millennia. But what seems to be on the way out? We all constantly hear of the doom and gloom for our poor defenseless Arctic ecosystems and their wildlife. There are a number of factors taking us there quicker and quicker, such as some closer to the Arctic specifically, and some more general. With specifically in the Arctic shipping being increasing for an excessive amount of time, which has been helping to bring the ecosystems to their knees. Another huge reason is how much more vulnerable it is to climate change. Even the most smallest change of climate can have catastrophic effects, especially on their area. To further along to continue this, next up we have Chris.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Climate Team 1. So today we're discussing the consequences of climate change in the Arctic. Let's start with the visible signs and the ice caps. So the Arctic is warming at an alarming rate, and this is leading to the melting of ice caps. This is not only having an effect on the polar bear's habitat, as you can see in this picture, but also on the entire ecosystem. Many other animals, such as seals, have to ship habitat north in search of food, and this is putting their lives in danger. This is also causing a ripple effect on the entire habitat. So the effects of climate change are crazy and we really must pay attention to them. It's not just about the polar bears like this, it's also about the entire ecosystem. And to protect this ecosystem, we must take action against climate change. Thank you.
While most people may think of the Arctic as cold, barren, and deadly, in reality it is an ecosystem that is teeming with life and biodiversity. Animals including polar bears, Arctic foxes, harp seals, beluga whales, and many more live in the ice and the cold of the Arctic. These animals utilize the ice and the snow of their environment to live, hunt, and raise their young. Unfortunately, due to the ever-increasing global warming rates, several of these animals are in severe danger of extinction. As discussed previously, global warming has led to an increased amount of ice melting, especially in the Arctic. This loss of ice leads to major issues with wildlife due to habitat loss. As the ice melts, it not only shrinks, but the remaining ice becomes unstable and practically unusable for many of the animals that live there. For example, polar bears rely on massive sheets of ice for practically everything. They hunt seals on the ice and use it to birth and raise their young. The loss of ice has led to a sharp decrease in their populations due to lack of food and shelter. This loss of resources is unfortunately a common issue among Arctic animals. Arctic foxes also struggle with the rising temperatures that have removed many of their food sources. Beluga whales, which rely on the cold water to reproduce, have seen trends of decreasing food populations as the ocean temperatures continue to rise. These decreasing populations create losses of biodiversity that not only affect Arctic ecosystems, but the world as a whole.
Hi, I'm Keelan, and I'm going to talk to you about the effects of the Arctic systems that affect us daily. This is a picture of the region of the Arctic climate and how vast it actually is. This is a picture of how much the ice caps have melted between January 2009 and 2019. This is due to increasing greenhouse gases, and this results in rising sea levels and climate changes, and it affects us quite a lot. I got this from the arctic.wwf.org, and it's a credible source, and I found a lot of useful information on this about how the Arctic actually is important to us.